Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. We are bringing back the new releases Friday. I'm gonna do a purchase or pass again. I kind of got behind on these because there was just like so many things going on, so many new releases coming out. I was literally uploading every single day with new stuff, and I miss doing these. So we're just gonna sit down, talk about some new releases in the beauty space, and I'm gonna go over if it's something I want to purchase or pass, and just kind of give you guys my overall thoughts of these new releases. By the way, today we're doing more of a natural makeup look. I'm actually almost done with this video, but I'm trying out a bunch of drugstore skin tints to see which one is the best. So we have a very light kind of natural look today, but I don't know, I'm kind of liking it for the spring summertime. But I do miss like the full glam. That's always like my go-to. I just feel like I look so much more put together. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into this video. So the first release I want to talk about, this just got announced today. So we have something from Anastasia. Finally, they are putting a new product out. I know they said they were launching some makeup wipes a couple weeks ago, and everyone is like, really? You haven't put out a new product in, well, I mean, they did have their like highlight and iced out highlight and brow wax, whatever, but they hadn't come out with like a exciting palette or anything for so long, and they were putting out makeup wipes, and everyone's just like, what? Why? Nobody wants this. But now they're actually doing a new cheek palette, which I'm kind of curious about because I used to love their cheek trios that they used to have. I still have some in my collection that I use all the time. They're really a nice formula, very pigmented. So now we have these new face palettes coming out that have looks like bronzer, highlight, and a blush in it. There's 3 different shades. They're called Italian Summer, Off to Costa Rica, and Tropical Getaway. These are going to be available May 3rd on their website and May 6th on other retailers. So I don't know. I'm trying to decide if this is something I want to get. It does say they are a new formula, so it's not supposed to be the same. For their cheek products, I know their bronzers I really did not care for, so I'm glad they're doing a new formula for that, but I really did like their highlighters and their cheek products. So, I mean, the highlights kind of look boring in here, to be honest. They don't look like they would be so beaming. Of course, we don't have any swatches yet, but I really want it to be the same formula as their M Resi highlight. That is the best highlight that they've ever put out. It's just super gorgeous. So maybe it'll be like that. I did also just buy the Artist Couture Love Sprung palette, which is kind of similar. It doesn't have a bronzer, but it does have 2 blushes and a highlight. So I'm thinking if this is something that I absolutely need, it kind of pulls at me because it's like, oh, I haven't bought from Anastasia in so long. A part of me kind of wants it for that. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know if I really need this. I'm going to wait maybe for swatches. I don't think it's something I'm going to pick up right away. Next, we have a new release from Besame. I feel like they never get talked about here on YouTube. I think they used to have their products at Sephora a while ago, but now they pretty much just sell on their website, I'm pretty sure. But they're actually coming out with a Marilyn Monroe collection. Now, Besame does some really unique collections. They do such a good job with their collaborations. They've done Disney ones before, like Snow White, Aurora, and now they have this Marilyn Monroe one. And I don't know, something about Marilyn Monroe, I'm so intrigued about her. I did a history project on her, so I did tons of research, and I just really kind of got into her as a person. So I've kind of had this love for her in a way. And so this does pull at me a little bit. You guys know I do like to buy things that are nostalgic to me. So I'm kind of like, oh, this is cute. The eyeshadow palette looks pretty. It's all mattes though, so I don't really know if it's something I would wear. Of course, they have to have an iconic red lipstick in the collection as well, since that's pretty much what she wore. The packaging looks gorgeous on these. I'm definitely intrigued, but it's not something I need to have. So I think I'm going to pass on it, although I think they did do a good job with the collection. Their stuff sells out really quick too. It looks like their limited edition box already sold out. That was $425 for everything, plus you got extra products. But yeah, I don't know, you guys. I don't think it's a must-have for me right now. I do want to run over ColourPop for a minute here because they've come out with a lot of stuff in the past week or so. It seems like everything just kind of dropped at once. They've been releasing like eyeshadow sticks. They had mascara. They have these guys. They did send these over my way. I did a whole video on them, but it's the Coming in Hot collection, which is basically these colorful 5-pan palettes. So if you're wondering about these, I'll link my video down below. But these did release yesterday actually, and if you guys like fun color and like to do really easy colorful looks for spring and summer, I think you would really like these. I went over some swatches in that video, and also a lot of people were saying, oh, these are just the 9 pans like repackaged into smaller versions, but there actually is some color differences. So if you guys want to check out my video, I went over the comparisons that I have in my collection too. I think they are really fun. They're $10 a piece. They also came out with the Sweet Life collection, which is little 4-pan quads. These ones were $9 each, and they came out with pretty neutral color schemes. I did decide to pass on these just because I do have a lot of neutral ColourPop palettes already in my collections. I don't really like quads as much. I do prefer, I think, the 5-pan palettes just because I get a little bit more variety. The quads are just kind of like so small that really I feel like there's only one look that you can really do with them. So I did pass on them, although there is a couple colors that I think are really pretty. I know I have these already in my collection, but the Sorbet palette looks beautiful, and the sparkler one, the cream soda, also kind of has my attention. But for now, those are a skip for me. I'm curious if you guys picked anything up from those ColourPop collections. All right, we got some new Jaclyn cosmetics. She is just rolling out the new releases, which is pretty exciting. So she has the new Prep and Set collection. It says prep, bake, brighten, and set your way to a flawless complexion. There's going to be a hydrating under eye primer for $24. I would kind of be curious about checking that out just because I do realize lately my eyes have been looking a little dry and cakey with my concealer, and maybe I just need to use my eye cream a bit more in the mornings and stuff. I'm kind of lazy and I skip that step a lot. So I feel like maybe eye cream could do the same thing, but I don't want it to be like slipping, sliding all over the place. But that's gonna be $24. It also delivers a soft focus blurring finish, which is nice, and it comes with a cooling metal tip applicator, so I would kind of be interested in that. There is a Bake and Brighten under eye powder for $29. There's going to be 5 different shades. I would also be curious in picking this one up in like the lightest shade they have. I'm hoping it's something like maybe almost like pinky toned, very light shade for me is kind of what I would be looking for. And also if it doesn't like settle into fine lines or anything, if it's blurring, I'm definitely curious about it. It's $29. And then there's a Face It All Brightening and Setting palette for $39. I don't think I would pick this one up. I'm just not really interested in a face palettes lately. It reminds me of like the contour highlight type of palettes. I don't think that's something that I personally would use. It does have 4 shades in it, infused with smoothing banana flower powder. And there's supposed to be all brightening shades in there, but obviously only a couple of those would probably work for my skin tone. And then there's a translucent setting powder for $29, which is kind of intriguing as well, just to see what she would come up with. I feel like maybe for Jaclyn she would try to come out with a powder that's good for her skin, which is more dry, and I look for something more matte, so I don't know if that would be good for me. It does say set your complexion with a silky flawless finish. Super fine pressed powder sets makeup without lifting foundation, and it comes in a universal translucent shade for $29. These are all going to be available on May 6th on her website. Of course, Ulta does carry Jaclyn Cosmetics, but I don't think they'll have this right away. So yeah, I may pick up a couple things in this collection. I don't think I'm going to get the powder. We'll see. I'm curious to see what you guys think about this launch as well. Something else I wanted to mention, just because you guys know I'm a huge Bath & Body Works junkie, I figured I would include one of their new release collections in this video to get your thoughts on it, just for something fun. If you guys don't like their stuff, that's okay. You can skip over to the next part, but it's something that I use a lot in my life and I do a lot of videos on, so I do want to mention their new collection. This is set for, it says the floor set dates are May 8, 9, 11, and 12, just depending on when your store sets stuff. Sometimes they put it early, but it's the summer 1 floor set. So I am so excited for this because we are getting Berry Waffle Cone in body care. If you guys know the Berry Waffle Cone candle, it seriously smells like Captain Crunch to me. It is so good. It has a little bit of a berry note. You get a little bit of like a cereal vibe with it, which I love, and I can't wait for it to be in body care. I hope it smells amazing and it isn't a repackage, because I am just so excited for this. We also have a new scent called Sun Kissed. It has notes of sun-drenched orange blossom, sparkling sea salt, and vanilla breeze. This also looks like something I would really like, something kind of new for them. If it's like a oranges and cream type of scent, I would be very interested. I'm probably going to pick up everything just to review anyway, because I do that with Bath & Body Works stuff, but I'm really excited about those two that are coming out. And then there's also one called Midnight Swim. There's a lot of scents in this collection. This has notes of blue waters, beach flower, and fresh coastal air. Bath & Body Works has a lot of kind of beachy aquatic scents like this, so I'm thinking this one might be similar to other ones we've seen in the past. It's not something I typically go for. I'm much of a like sweet scent lover, but I am going to pick it up just to kind of see. I've been getting into different scents lately. Like this is something I'm wearing today, and I would usually never pick this up, but it's the Magnolia Charm from them. And it's floral, but it's so light and fresh that I just love it for a nice everyday type of fragrance, especially in the spring. So I have been getting into kind of other things and trying to branch out a little bit, because sometimes it's like you want to match your scent to your mood, and sometimes you're just in the mood for something a little more fresh. So I'm going to pick that up too. There's also the Firecracker Pop. This is also a previous candle that is now coming in body care. This one is very interesting to me as well. It has notes of red cherry, fresh citrus, and juicy berry. I would be curious in seeing what this smells like. I hope it is like a true cherry scent. I did not like the cherry, the chocolate covered cherry they came out with earlier this year. It smelled really bad to me. So I'm hoping that this one is better, but I'll definitely be picking that one up. There's also a Denim and Daisies. This one has notes of sweet daisies, sunwashed denim, and summer citrus. They used to have a daisy scent forever ago. I don't even remember what that one smells like. It was so long. I'll definitely pick that up or try to at least smell it in store to let you guys know. And then one more, I know we've been talking forever, is the Midsummer Dream. This one has notes of salted pear, fresh nectarine, and seaside lily. That one sounds pretty good as well. I'm curious about this pear note, as well as it just seems like it would be very fresh and fruity. So I think I'm gonna also get that. I'm just gonna get all of it. So I did want to run through those real quick, and I do want to mention just a couple candles too. Sorry this is so long, but I just get really excited about their stuff. We have the Cereal and Cartoons candle. This one has notes of toasted cinnamon, crunchy cereal, ice-cold milk, and sugar crystals, so it kind of seems like it would be like a cinnamon toast crunch type of scent. I'm definitely going to pick this one up. Hopefully it's not like a repackage of like cinnamon sugar donut, because that would be disappointing. And then they also have the Blue Raspberry Snow Cone. This one has notes of blue raspberry syrup, a hint of cherry, scoop of shaved ice. Definitely going to pick this one up as well. We have Rainbow Confetti, which has notes of rainbow sprinkles, vanilla cake, buttercream frosting, and fruity cereal. I think this is going to be a repackage of the cereal marshmallow bar that released only for semi-annual sale. Was it semi-annual sale? No, I think it was Candle Day. It released for a Candle Day and it sold out so quick. I never saw it again. So if this sounds like a repackage of that, which I would be so excited, because it literally smells like Fruit Loops. So I'm definitely going to pick that up. And they are promoting the salted pretzel milkshake, which hasn't been back for a long time. I actually have the OG one. I had it behind me, but now I don't know where it went. But this one is delicious. It has notes of creamy vanilla ice cream, salty pretzel bits, and gooey chocolate drizzle. So getting all of the above. I'm just so excited for this summer launch from them. Let's get back to the beauty makeup goods. I don't have too much else to talk about because I don't want this to be too long. But I did want to mention that Makeup Revolution has actually come out with another Disney collection. They've been doing a lot of Disney, but I don't know why I just don't get excited for Makeup Revolution stuff. I get more excited for ColourPop's Disney collections, but I don't know. I've tried a couple Makeup Revolution palettes that I just did not love the quality of, but this collection is very cute, and I love Marie. Marie from the Aristocats, that is what this collection is all about. There's some highlighters in the collection, which I think one already sold out, the one I wanted on Ulta, so I'll have to see if maybe I can get it in store. I'd be curious about getting the lightest shade. Those are $8 each. They have lashes, there's lip gloss, there's a cute little mirror as well, but it's a tiny one. And then the eyeshadow palette is $20. It's a cute color scheme. There's lots of pinks in there. I feel like it's definitely very Marie, but I think they just put too many shades in their palettes, and that's why I'm kind of like, If it was like a 10 pan, I think I would be more intrigued about it, but this is just, it's a little much for me. But overall, this is definitely one of the cuter collections I've seen from them. And there is a little paw brush for $12. So overall, this is really cute. I'm curious to see if you guys got anything from the collection. A part of me wants it just because it is Marie and Disney, and I love Marie so much. So we'll see. The only thing I just really think I would get is maybe the highlighter. Next, I did want to mention these from Hermes. They have makeup. Did you guys know this? I just found this out recently. I didn't even know they had makeup. I don't know if this is new for them, but they have come out with blushes, and they're Hermes, so yeah, they're pretty pricey. Kind of shocked, honestly, that they're so like this high, but it's like higher than most luxury brands. Like, I don't see many blushes this price. Even Tom Ford I think is cheaper than this, but they have these new silky blush powders, and they're $77 a piece. So your girl is not buying this, okay? I will admit I did buy a very expensive Chanel blush, but in my defense, it had 2 different shades in it, and it's beautiful, and I just love it so much. So I don't know, if this was life-changing, I would maybe get it, but maybe if there was like a 20% off sale or something, but this is just a bit much for me. So I'm gonna say no on the Hermes blushes, but I know a lot of people have been kind of talking about them on YouTube. Alright, next I want to mention Pharmacy has come out with a new makeup cleansing balm. This is such a fan favorite from their line, and they have been coming out with some new scents. We have the original Green Clean, they've also done the cherry, and now we have the sweet apple. It was so cute. They did like apple ice cream to go with this launch. They had like a little ice cream truck in LA and New York. Of course, I do not live near there, cannot experience this ice cream, but they did send over the cleansing balm, so I just wanted to go ahead and mention it for you guys. I want to smell this. I haven't dug into this yet. It's definitely an apple scent. Like, they nailed the scent on this one. And it's not too tart, kind of like green apple. It's about the perfect, just true apple scent. It smells great. So I am so excited about this. If you guys love Pharmacy and their Green Clean Cleansing Balm, you have to try out like their limited edition scents. This one is available now. I'll link it down below. It retails for $34. I also have a new highlighter from Ofra that just launched. I just received this today, so I figured I would go ahead and show it on camera. But this came out for Earth Day, and it's like a very light green tinted highlight. It's called Mother Earth. Here it is in the packaging here, and I will swatch this one for you as well. But you guys know Ofra makes some of the best highlighters, and they do keep making new shades, trying to come up with some fun ideas. This is a very light pearlescent tone, and it's very subtle green. Like, you really can't tell all that much. It's nothing that's over the top, but it's definitely more of a pearlized color, as you guys can see from my swatch here. But I think this is gonna be gorgeous. I'm gonna put a little bit on my cheekbones. Yeah, I like that it's a subtle green. It's nothing over the top. I did not like when they used to make those super holographic colors, but this is gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. They still keep killing it with their highlighters, and this is out now. And also, what's really cool is for each highlighter, they will be donating 1 tree to the Canopy Project, which is amazing. And the very last thing I want to mention, I did want to mention the new Rare Beauty drop. They have come out with a new collection, including an eyeshadow palette. I still haven't tried any of their shadows before. I think they did some shadows for the holidays. I did not buy the palette just because, I don't know, it just looked very basic to me. I have these tones already in like my Tartelette Juicy palette and also my Too Faced Teddy Bear, so I already kind of bought those, so I don't really need another one. It's going for $29. It does have a like a multi-chrome though in there, but there's 7 shades, 3 mattes, 3 shimmers, and pressed glitters, it says. There's also a weightless eye primer for $18 and also a pore diffusing primer for $26. Now I did actually get the primer. That one's being sent to me through Octoly. They had it available, which I was definitely most intrigued about the primer. I hear so many good things about their luminous primer, so this one's more of like that pore blurring primer, and that one's $26, so I'll definitely let you guys know how it is. It says it's a hydrating cushiony gel primer to blur the look of pores and fine lines. So I think that's going to be it for this new release purchase or pass video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you guys like me including the Bath and Body Works stuff, or if it's a little overkill. I understand it kind of makes the video a little bit longer, but I'm really into that stuff, and it is like a new product technically in the beauty world, because you know, body care, hygiene is always a part of that too. I'd love to know down below if what you guys are gonna purchase or pass, if you're interested in anything. I think we all went, at least I did, go a little crazy during the Sephora sale, so I need to calm down a bit on the makeup buying for sure, but I do love getting some new releases to let you guys know how things are. But I will go ahead and let you guys go. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.